Hello, everybody. It's Judy Klock coming to you tonight for another little live demo. So, finishing up my 4-week sweet and simple Christmas card tutorial, and I'm going to finish it up with the two things from the Santa Express product suite that I think will really make a difference and have you making cards with minimal effort in just a matter of minutes. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Santa Express card pack. So it comes with 20 cards. You get 10 of each color with envelopes. Okay, so these are 4x6. So they're a little bit larger than an A2 card, but they're printed. The envelopes are all ready to go. And these are so easy to just put together, especially when you pair them with the Santa Express Memories and More card pack. So with the Memories and More card pack, you get 54 double-sided printed cards. You get them in 4x6 and you get them in 3x4. And there's different designs. They're all printed on each side, so you can see. So these make it so easy. You also get 4 acetate sheets that are printed. So those are easy. You get 2 sticker sheets. So you can jazz up your designs. And you get 2 laser cut sheets with different sayings and snowflakes. And you'll see, look, I colored that one in. And you'll see that in the card that I put together. So again, these are very simple, very sweet, but easy to do. And because it's Thanksgiving next week. Can you believe that? I can't believe it's Thanksgiving next week. So if you're in a crunch and you want to get your cards done, this is the way to go. You can still have really pretty handmade cards really quickly. So let me show you what I've done here. I've done a few different designs and then we'll make some because I'm telling you, they're so easy. So here's our first one. This is where I took one of the acetate overlays. I just kind of put it on my card base, and then I took one of those pre-printed ones and I put them over it with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Voila, one card done. Literally took like 2 minutes. The next one is again with our overlay, even simpler. We just took one of those 4x6 cards, put them on some dimensionals, popped it on that card front. You're done. You got another card done. So what happens if you don't want to buy the card pack? No problem. Take your cardstock. So here I used Evening Evergreen. I took one of those printed sheets. I put one of the acetate overlays over it. I cut it down to 4 by 5.25. Tied a ribbon around it. Added that little extra piece there. Added one of the stickers for the inside. Again, quick, easy. No fuss, no muss, no stamping. All you need is a paper trimmer and glue. And then the next one, we kind of jazzed it up. We took some of those wood cutouts. I colored them with my alcohol-based Stampin' Blend. Okay, so we have Jolly Santa. Again, just plain cardstock. This is another one. This piece underneath is 4.25 by 3.25. Okay, took another one of those stickers on the inside, decorated the side. We got joy in there, and that card is done. So I'm saying if you're in a rush, if you're not really sure that you want to, if you're a beginning stamper and you don't want to invest in stamps and inks and everything else, get a pack of the Santa and More card pack. We'll give you 20 cards and envelopes. Get a pack of the Santa Express Memories and More card pack, and you'll be ready to go. So here we go. Let's look at this. Here's our red card. And what I like is you could use either side. You could use the solid red side, or you could use the printed side. We're going to use the printed side. I've got some Stampin' Dimensionals here. I'm going to just pop these on. Kind of big, so I'm going to put like 6 on there, I think, just to make sure my card doesn't fall apart. Okay, I'm telling you, these are so easy. These are going to be such a great time saver. I think these are what my family will be getting this year. Okay. There we go. One card done. What did that take us? Literally seconds, right? No fuss, no muss. We've got a card done. We've got a matching envelope. Card done, matching envelope, and we are good to go. Now for the next one, we have one of our acetate sheets. I had one of our acetate sheets. Maybe not. I don't know where it went to. I had it here just a minute ago inside my card. Well, we'll come back to it. So for the next one, oh, here it is. It's right here. So it just says it's the most wonderful time of the year. So guess what I'm going to do? I like that. I am just going to put some glue dots on each corner. Okay, and glue dots are great. They'll hold it in place. They're strong. They won't really show through, except you got to make sure it gets on the acetate. Okay. Now we could put this underneath, on top of another one, but I thought it would better, like we could go, hang on, like that, right? That would be kind of pretty. Okay. Or maybe we could go even with this one. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's do that. See, sometimes you don't even know what you're going to create until you're there creating it. All right. I'm going to put that down. Now this one, I'm going to have to trim down just a little bit, but because this is centered, I'm going to take off 1/4 of an inch from each side. So it's 6 inches, right? I want to get it down to about 5.5. So I'm going to take off 1/4 of an inch here. And I'm going to take off 1/4 of an inch here. This way we're keeping our design centered. Make sure that went through. Okay, I was cutting through 2 layers. So there we go. So now we've got that. Let's go ahead and put this on. Actually, I'm going to trim off 1/4 of an inch this way too. It's 4. Let's go down to like 3. And this is 4. Let's go down to like 3 3/4. Take it right off the top. Okay. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Might have to put a couple of more glue dots on those corners, but that will work. Okay. I like the way that looks. So I'm going to add just a couple of more glue dots. I'm going to take my pick tool. Okay. So this one was a little bit more involved, but not terribly involved. Okay. We're just going to add another little glue dot up to these corners because I trimmed them. So let's make sure that we're going to stick to our card front. Okay. And now this you could either put on with Stampin' Dimensionals, or you could, oh, that's still got the glue dot there. Okay, so that's good. So you could do Stampin' Dimensionals, or you could just lay it flat, and you could just do Stampin' Seal. Stampin' Seal. I don't even know what I'm talking about today. All right, so let's go ahead and use some Stampin' Seal. Get that going. And you see how we could have used this side too if we weren't doing the acetate overlay. Traditional Christmas colors here for this one. Okay, another card done. Now we could stamp something on the inside if we want, or I like to write notes. So I might just go and say, like, how are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know how it is when you write a little Christmas card, a little note, trying to catch up with friends and relatives that, maybe we don't get to see as often as we would like. But again, a pretty little Christmas card, and it's done. All right, now let's have some fun. So now we've got our evening evergreen. Okay, I've got a piece of our basic white, and I am going to take some of those stickers. There's a sticker sheet. Okay, let's put this on the inside of this piece of basic white. Let's jazz up the inside just a bit. All right, got to trim that off. Let me get my scissor. All right, so we're going to take that off. Now, we're ready to put that in. But you know what? Maybe we want to add, maybe we'll add this on the outside. Ho, ho, holidays. We'll put that on the inside, on the outside rather. All right, let's add this. So So now we've kind of jazzed up that inside a little bit. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty, right? Except I put it on there crooked, so that was not good. Okay. Then let's take one of our card pack cards. Let me see, which one do I want to do? There, I think I like the trees. Okay, so we've got the trees, but we want to cut this down. Okay, so we're going to cut this down to 5 1/4. It's already at 4, so let's cut this down to 5 1/4. I'm going to trim off a little bit. Now, this piece that we trimmed off, we could certainly use on the inside, but let's add some of our pretty ribbon. So here's another little trick. So we just put some adhesive on the back, right? And then we're going to take this, and what I love is this one actually has like a straight line that you can kind of follow with those lines of trees. Okay, we'll trim that. Okay, now we're going to put that on our card front. We've got this all ready to go. Okay, got that on there. We're going to put on, where is our Ho Ho Holidays? We had that little sticker somewhere. There it is. Let's put this on our card front. And now let's tie a bow with our ribbon. When I'm tying a bow, I kind of like to leave my ribbon on the, so there, when we went to on stage, this lady used her fingers to make like the perfect bow. And I, for the life of me, don't remember how she did it. I'm going to have to try to find her video online, but it was pretty cool. That's kind of one of the times you wish you had your video so you could retape how she made that cool one. But I'm like, oh, I got to try that. Okay, here we go. So now we've got our, oh my goodness, I can't even find my tail. There we go. All right, so we've got our bow. This is not my sharpest scissor. I thought I had another one over here that was a little bit sharper. There we go. Okay. Sometimes after they've been around for a while, they just aren't as sharp for cutting ribbons. So let's see if we can get this. Oh, much better, much better, much sharper. Okay, here we go. All right, now we're going to add a glue dot right here. Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving next weekend? I am just going to my niece and nephew, so I only have to bring mashed potatoes. Everybody's bringing something, which is nice. This way nobody has to really be stuck in the kitchen all day and everybody gets to contribute. Now, we could always go ahead and add some more rhinestones or bling it up a little bit more and bring that down so you can see it. But again, it didn't take us that long to make using those Memories and More card pack. Right, and one more. So we've got here a piece of our real red. It's I cut 4 1/4 by 11. I scored it at 5 1/2. I've got a piece of basic white for the inside. I'm going to use another one of these, and I'm just going to say fa la 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 la, because I like decorating the inside sometimes. Now this little piece I'm cutting off, we could like put this on an envelope. I'm going to put this right back on that sheet because that's enough to use somewhere else. All right, let's go ahead and put this on the inside. My desk is getting very messy. I've got many projects that I'm working on because I have craft fairs coming up. So I've got a little bit of this, a little of that, and a little bit of that everywhere. All right, so we've got that. Got a piece of crumb cake here. It's 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'm going to take one of these little 3 by 4s cards, and we're going to, oh, isn't that cute? We should put this, should we put the Santa on? Or should we do, I think it's the most wonderful time of the year. We're going to use that. So we're going to put, okay, let's get the ribbon out of the way. Okay, we got that. Let's mount this on our crumb cake. And you could use any color. You could use green. You could have used a different color red. I think petal pink goes with this. So we're going to add some dimensionals to this piece. We don't need many, like maybe 4. Oops, should do it. All right. Now, okay. Let's put this on there. Okay, now we've got that. Now this needs a little bit something more. So let's see what we could add. We got our cutouts here. Do we have anything? How about we add joy? Let's add joy. So I'm going to color joy. Don't forget that little dot for the J. I'm going to color joy with our Stampin' blends. This is dark shaded spruce. Okay, could have gone with evening evergreen. And this is just, I don't know if this is the right way to color them, but it works for me. So I'm not going to use the piece that I punched them out of. So, all right. So let's add some joy to our card. I'm going to punch this out. I don't know if it's going to go up or down. Okay. Come on. I'm going to take my little pick tool and take that little dot, which is so microscopic. It's not even funny. Okay. Now I'm going to take my fine tip glue pen and we are going to add a little bit on the back of our joy. Okay. These are great, but you got to make sure that you keep that, the needle clean, because if it clogs, it's almost impossible to get it unclogged. So ask me how I know. Ask me how many of these I have thrown out. Let's add joy right there. Okay. Now, here's what I do. I add a little dot right above the J rather than try to get it on the back of that tiny, tiny dot. And here's the trick. If you put the needle top like by your finger and then slide that other piece inside, it goes in fairly easy. Of course, now it's not going to go in easily at all. It was going in very easily earlier when I was doing it. There we go. All right. But that helps keep it unclogged. Okay. So we got that in there. Now, where is my little, now this is the other problem. The tacky tip was like too tacky and it wasn't letting me like release. So I'm going to try to pick it up with the pointy end and see if we can get it down. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to let that dry. But that was another one of our cards. So using the Memories and More card pack and the Memories cards, you can really make very quick and simple Christmas cards with really not a lot of time expended. So the work, almost all the work is done for you. All you've got to do is just kind of glue stuff down and you've got, so I came down here about 6 and I made, how many cards? 8 cards in the space of an hour, maybe. I mean, we did 4 right during this video and the video is only, 20 minutes. So my husband came down, I had to help him do something. But I mean, so this is, it's very quick when you use the tools that we have and create these cards. It doesn't take much to really get these cards to be so simple. So I would encourage you, go take a look. All right, these are selling out and they're not going to be around after this year. These are like a 1 season only, but there's 54 of these pre-printed cards. You can get 54 cards out of 1 card pack. You can also use them for scrapbook pages. You can use them as gift tags because they're double-sided. You can do like here, this one, you can pop a hole in there. And then on the back, have your to from and, write a little note and you've got a ready-made gift tag. Just punch a hole, add a ribbon, and there you go. You've got a gift tag all ready to go. So these are very versatile. I really do like the card kit, the card pack, 20 cards, 10 green, 10 red, and then 54 of the pre-printed cards, 4 acetate sheets, 2 sticker sheets, 2, I don't know what these are, 2 laser cut sheets. So you have a lot of options. So I would say go check this out. Get yourself some of the Memories and More card pack at the least if you want to throw on the card kit, the card, it's Memories and More card pack, and the Memories and More, it's not, and the Santa Express card pack. Okay, so Santa Express Memories and More's cards, and then the Santa Express card pack. That's a mouthful. But go ahead, check it out. Let me know what you think. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all next week. Don't forget, Sunday, 7 p.m. on my Crafty Klock YouTube channel, we're going to do secret stamping. I think you're really going to like this one. It's a great use for designer series paper, and it will be something that will come in handy for the gift giving season. So I hope to see you at the Crafty Klock YouTube channel Sunday at 7 p.m. The first clue we'll post here tomorrow. I think it's coming on around 9. And if you subscribe to my Crafty Klock, my Crafty Chatter newsletter, the first hint is always in the newsletter every Friday. That's it, everybody. Have a great evening. Bye.